Are you ready?
No! I said, are you ready?
Break it down!
DX was the heartbeat of the Attitude Era.
Discretion is advised, but will be completely ignored.
They were pop culture. Even if you didn't know WWE, you knew what this meant.
They were doing some off-the-wall, crazy, fly-by-the-seat-of-their-pants stuff.
D-Generation X invades WCW tonight.
It was just the right thing for that time period. It was perfect.
The DX Triple H, he's just gonna tell a very inappropriate joke, you know? That's just the way he operates.
Sean and I both got jumbo weenies.
Heaven forbid you give him any valuable material.
This past week, the Generation X was the... This past week, the Generation X completed a full sentence.
He's one of the funniest people I know. We traveled up and down the roads together, and he made me laugh every stretch of the way.
And if you're not down with that, then we've got two words for you.